Question number 12. The plot says about the relationship between the weight of a car and average miles per gallon. Which of the following says about the relationship? To read a graph, we read from the left to the right, and from the graph we can easily see that when weight of car increases, the miles per gallon decreases. Weight of car increases, so we eliminated options D and E. Weight of car decreases, and we just looked at for the miles per gallon decreases. Option B. Question number 13. This is a counting exercise, counting problem. A password is formed with 2 letters followed by 3 one-digit number. 2 letters and 3 one-digit numbers. Letter and number cannot be repeated. How many passwords of this type can be formed? In English, there are 26 letters, and of course 10 one-digit number. None of them can be repeated. Applying multiplication rule. We have 26 times 25 times 10 times 9 times 8. There is equal to. We need the calculator. There is 36 times 25 times 10, 9, 8, 468,000. Option E. Question number 14. The graph of Fs is shown below. Which of the following is the graph of absolute value of Fs? Absolute value of anything will be greater or equal to 0. That means any part of the graph of absolute value of Fs must be above the axis. This is the s-axis. Any part of this function, absolute value of Fs must be above the s-axis. For example, this part must be reflected above the s-axis. We eliminate this and we draw it will become this red part. Look at these option. A, no. This must be option D. Must be option D. Only option D has only option D has all parts above the S-ending. Question number 15. The perimeter of a regular hexagon below is 12. What is the length of segment AB if A equidistant from each vertex? That means the point A is the center of the hexagon, and a regular hexagon consists of a 6 triangle. A regular hexagon has 6 equilateral triangle. And that means the 6 segments are equal, and the sum of them is 12. 12, and we take 12 divided by z equal number 2. The side of any equilateral triangle is number 2. So we have that is option B. Question number 16. There is an inverse relationship between the squirrel and the fox population. We should remind the word inverse. That means something increases and the other thing decreases. The point SF represents the number of squirrels and foxes. If the point 200, 100 says about these two populations at a certain time of the year, which are the following points could says about these population. The given point is 1. I'm sorry, this is 200 or 100. We will compare the S coordinate and Y coordinate for each option here. And we will figure out which one is the final result. About option A, we can see that this one 200 the same, and the other 150 the increase. No, this is not suitable to the information in the question. That is something increases and something will decreases. The option, so the option A is not suitable. The option B, this one 250, that is increase, and the Y coordinate, the other 200 also increases. No, not suitable either. The option C, This one 150, that is decreases from 200, and this one is 150. Oh, and there is an inverse relationship here. So this is the one we need. This is the final result, suitable. We can easily realize that the option D both decreases, and the option E, oh no circle. The option E, 255 increases 150 and 25, 225. This is at 125. So both increase. No, is not suitable. The final result is option C. This question is very tricky, and maybe if you do not get used to think about, we have to think and read, and to be very careful. It's simple, but if we are not familiar, maybe it is a very difficult. Question number 17. Every year, investment object $700 increases by 5%. In which year will is the money will get over $1,000 rather than $1,000? We call we put A is the investment object. We have A equal to 700. It is the original money times 1.05 raised to the power of t. I think that I should explain something here. So that is 1 plus 5%. That is 5 over 100. And t here is the number of years. Well, we can use a calculator to find the smallest value of t. Here. $700 times 1.05 raised to the power of t s. With option A, we use the value of s in number 6. We have oh, it's not. And the option B, with s equal to 7. Oh, it's not either. Next is the option C, number 8. Oh, it's here. 1,034. Blah 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 blah. So the final result is option C. Question number 18. 4 blocks side by side. This is starting position. A full cycle is completed when the block in the furthest most right position is moved to the furthest left position. A full circle has 3 steps using the specific steps below. 1, 2, 3. Each cycle oh, this question is not easy. Each cycle has the 3 steps. There are 4 blocks. Oh, it's simple. It's not difficult. As 3 steps, 4 blocks. So that is number 3, and number 3 times, and number 4 is 12. A total of 12 steps are needed to return blocks to the original position. Option D. Question 19. The standard deviation of a set of numbers is the average distance the set of numbers is from the mean of the set of numbers. Here they say if the standard deviation of a set of number is number 6, which of the following would be the standard deviation of the new set of numbers by adding a 3 to each number in the original set of numbers. First, I have to say that the standard deviation is not affected when a value add to every number, and in a value to each number. For example, we consider the 3 numbers -9, 0, number 9. The set A. The mean of these 3 numbers is -9 plus 0 plus 9 divided by number 3, that is 0. We can see that the distance from number 9 to the mean 0 is 9 units. 0 to 0, the distance is 0. Number 9 to 0, the distance is 9. 9, 0, 9. Hence, the standard deviation is the sum of number 9, number 0, number 9, divided number 3, that is number 6. The number 6 is the standard deviation. Now we add 3 to each of the numbers. Use a different color. Add number 3. The 3 is -6 number 3, and 12. The new set consists of 3 numbers: -6, number 3, and number 12. And the mean is -6 plus 3 plus 12 divided by number 3. That is 15 minus 6. This is number 9 is divided by number 3. Let's see. Number 3. The mean is number 3. The mean is number 3. We can see that the distance from -6 to number 3 is 9 units. The distance from number 3 to number 3 is 0. And the distance from number 12 to number 3 is 9 units also either. Hence, the standard deviation does not change. The final result is number 6, option B. The last question, question 20. The figure below is the side view. The side view of a pool that is 10 feet wide. We can imagine that 10 feet wide. What is the volume of the water in the pool when it is filled to 2 feet below the top? First, we need to partition the diagram into regions. The figure after partitioning like this. Maybe you ask why. Why do we need to do like this? We will calculate the area of each region and then multiply to the number 10. Sum all of them, and we get the final result. First, we need to calculate some numbers. This is a number 6. Total is 20, so this is a number 4. This is a number 10. We have 3 regions. Region 1, region 2, region number 3. Region 1. Region 1. And there is a rectangle. And we have the areas. Number 2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20. That do the same region. Number 2, the second region. The second region, there is a trapezoid, and the area is equal to 1 second times the height. It is number 4 times sum up the 2 paces. That is 8. Let me check. This is 8. This must be 6 times 6 plus number 2. 8 divided by 2, this is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Next is the region number 3, the third region. So number 3. And the square. It is square, and the area is it's easy, very easy. Equal 6 times 6 square. That is 36. And therefore we have the total is 20 plus 16 plus 36. That is 32, 37, 72. 72. The volume required, that is 72 times the width, that is number 10. That is 720. Option B.